Hello guys, this is Deepika from DeepikaKhanna.com. In this tutorial, we are going to go ahead and talk about what Shopify is and what are the downsides and upsides of Shopify. So before going straight into setting up your online store, I wanted to give you a little bit background on what Shopify is, how it can be helpful, what you need to become a store owner, etc. So let's go ahead and talk about that. So what is Shopify? Shopify is a complete e-commerce solution that allows you to set up an online store to sell your goods. So you do not have to own the products, you do not have to manufacture the products, you can always drop ship the products. Now, what do you mean by drop shipping? Drop shipping means you can get the products from wholesalers like websites like AliExpress, etc. And then you can sell those products in a little bit higher prices on your store. So you do not have to worry about manufacturing or having your own goods. You can always do drop shipping. And drop shipping is very, very famous these days. And a lot of people are doing this and they're making lot of big monies. So if you are looking for making some extra income, this Shopify can be a very good solution for you guys. Now, what this Shopify does is it lets you organize your products. It helps you to customize your storefront. You can use your logo, you can have your own tags, etc. And it also allows the credit card payments, track and respond to the orders with a very few clicks of the mouse. So it's very simple, it's very user friendly. You do not have to be a programmer or anything like that to work with the Shopify. Anybody who knows how to work with WordPress or anybody who knows the basics of computer, they will be very easily will be able to navigate and set up their store in no time. And I will show you how to do that in this particular course. So just follow the instructions provided in the course and you will have a good, beautiful looking store by the end of this course. So the Shopify platform makes the selling of your products very easy. You do not have to worry about the security and credit card payments, etc. All this thing is taken care by Shopify. Now, as any other platform, the Shopify also has some downsides. People might not consider this as a downside, but it is my responsibility to give you both the pictures, the upsides and downsides before building up the store. So you get an overview about what Shopify is. So what are the downsides of Shopify? The first downside of Shopify is the little option for customization. So what do you mean by that? Shopify has some restrictions on how many things you can customize and you cannot go beyond those limits. And in fact, Shopify makes it very clear that their support team will not be able to help you out if you go overboard in customizing your store. So there are some restrictions with the customizing the stores, like you cannot change a lot of things in the store, but that might be a problem for few people. But most of the people who are in Shopify business are here to sell. So as long as they can sell their products and they can do a little bit modifications, most of them are happy. But if you have worked with WordPress or WooCommerce in the past, then you will see that the customization level is very limited in case of Shopify, and you might feel a little disappointed with the limited customizations options that are available on the Shopify. You can always hire an expert to do like custom code your store and make it super outstanding, but you do not need to do that. You will still be making good number of money and good amount with the simple basic customizations on the store. You do not have to go overboard with customization. You don't have to make it very, very beautiful. If you have an average looking store, people are still making a lot of money with Shopify. So you do not have to go overboard with the customization, and it is also not even recommended by the Shopify, because if you want their support system or their support team to help you out, help you out to guide with the store, then you have to follow what they are telling, and they won't help you if you go overboard with the customization. Another downside of Shopify is potential for too many monthly subscriptions. As you know that Shopify comes with a monthly plan, and we will look at what are the different plans that comes with the Shopify. So Shopify comes with a set of lean core functions, and if you want to extend the platform beyond these core functions, then you have to subscribe to the third party apps and services. Now sometimes these third party apps are free, but some of these apps cost money. So let's say if you have a Shopify account for about $29 every month, and then you have added a bunch of apps that cost you money, like retargeting app or a Burlo app or a contact form app or something like that, they all get bundled up, and then you might have to pay about $100 a month. But in the beginning, when your store is small, you do not have to add all those apps up front. You can go ahead and gradually add those apps to your store. So there might be at the beginning, you might have to spend about $50 to $60 a month to get some important apps and to have a monthly subscription on Shopify. So Shopify costs about $29 per month, but they give you about a 14-day trial period where you can see if this is something for you or not. And if you think that's not something for you, then you can always cancel it, and you don't have to pay a dime. But if you want to continue with the Shopify, then you have to have at least a $29 monthly plans. And we're going to look at what other plans are available in our upcoming tutorials. But you do not have to worry about these budget, because if your store is making about $4,000-$5,000 in profit every month, which is very easy and a lot of people are doing it, then you do not have to worry about giving $100 as a monthly fees. That is fine. If you're planning on going into the Shopify, this is one of the other downside of Shopify is. The third downside that we have is the vendor lock-in. Shopify is a vendor hosted solution. This is a good thing in many different ways, but one of the drawback of the vendor lock-in is that you do not fully own your store data. And most importantly, this thing comes into picture when you're trying to switch from a Shopify store into another platform. Because since you do not own the data, if you're trying to hop from one platform to the other, then you might lose your important data. Now, what is the reason why Shopify does this? Because Shopify does not want the customers to leave. They want the customers to stay with them for as long as they want, and they also want the customers to make money through Shopify. So that's why this is one of the drawback, because if you are a hopper, like if you switch from WooCommerce to Shopify, and then there's a new e-commerce solution came and you're wanted to jump into that one, then that might be a problem for you, because during that process you might lose some important data. So this is another downside of the Shopify. Now, in the next tutorial, we are also going to look at what are the upsides of Shopify and why I will recommend you to have your own store. So I will see you in the next tutorial. Thank you so much.